my lovely Libras. This is Brandy with Fates of 3 Tarot, and thank you so much for being here with me. I'm going to do a general love reading for you guys, and we'll find out what the cards have to say about all that. If you are returning, you are phenomenal. If you are new here, welcome to the crazy, welcome to the family. Our channel is growing, and I am so grateful for that. It's because of each one of you doing your likes, shares, subscribes. Our videos are being seen more and more, and messages are resonating, so thank you. We're starting off with Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, this is the card I will use to kind of guide my reading. I tend to get distracted by other energies, so I keep myself on track a little bit better sometimes. Tell me about Libra, please. Oh, tell me about Libra, please. All right. And you will hear me say he, she, they, them, king, queen. It is a masculine or feminine energy I'm picking up on, not necessarily a gender involved in a situation. Okay, we're starting off with Seven of Swords, the Lovers, okay, and Queen of Pentacles. All right, this is the past energies. You will, let's see, masculine, feminine energies. I think I covered that one. If this resonates, hooray. If you need more clarity or it doesn't resonate, please leave it on the table. You can always check some of your other placements, your North Node, your Moon, your Rising, your Venus. Tell me about present energies, please. Present energies. Cross watchers are always welcome. And, wow. Look at all these queens. And Page of Swords in here, too. All right, we've got three queens on the table right now. And the Lovers. Very powerful energy going on, Libra. I think I told you everything. If I didn't, if I remember later, I'll mention it. Most of you guys know the drill, right? You watch enough tarot. Let's see. Future energy for Libra. Future energy. Judgment. And Seven of Cups and Four of Pentacles. All right. Well, I mean, this is speaking very mature. If you do not have a lot of feminine energy involved around you currently, then this is definitely speaking of owning up and maturing out, knowing your worth, knowing your value, establishing yourself well with the Pentacles. I mean, the Lovers, of course, is soulmate type energy. It is, but it is also a choice card. It's a coming together type energy. Pages for me are messengers, and with it sitting right above this Seven of Swords, which can be a deceptive energy, this Page of Swords tends to be looking over their back, watching, making sure they're not going to be stabbed in the back. But it's also bringing in pages or messengers like text, phone calls, social media, something like that, bringing in a message. But it's going to be a light offer, or a light message. It's going to contain some truths, something you need to hear. But, you know, being confident, realizing, you know, you can be compassionate, you can be kind, you can be all of these beautiful things that you truly are. Generous, caring, nurturing, compassionate. Queen of Cups says, follow your intuition. It is taking in all of these various aspects and combining them together. This is almost Empress mode when you combine these three queens. The only one you're missing is the Queen of Swords, which is Libra's natural energy. Okay, I want to dive into this because I want to find out all about this Seven of Swords so I have a better idea what we're looking at. Tell me about this Seven of Swords, please. Oh, and I'm hearing don't use that deck yet. Okay. Seven of Swords, please. Seven of Swords. Oh, thank you. And I had one flip. The Fool. Ace of Swords. Five of Swords. This is conflict. Again, looking over your shoulder, making sure you're not going to be stabbed in the back. He's got the upper hand. But if you notice, it's the three swords that he's holding in this deck. That always reminds me of those three swords that are in that heart, right? The pain, despair, being brokenhearted. But this Ace of Swords is coming in with some truth, some knowledge. And it can be a double-edged blade because it may not be what you wanted to hear, but it's what you needed to know. Okay? But this can be also conflict, of abuse, intimidation. This Five of Swords can be a lot of things. For me, it's usually a walking away energy. Was it really worth the battle? Because these two people are over here living their life. The one has a cup in his hand, a chalice, and he's, got it up to the sky. The other's either playing in the water, collecting seashells, whatever they're doing. They're living their life. They're not even worried about this anymore. They laid those swords down. Okay? And if you combine these two together, you have the Six of Swords going into the smoother waters, leaving those rough waters behind, the tumultuous, the anxiety, the fears. What else do we have right here? Queen of Staffs. Once again, going into that mode of I'm great. I know who and what I am. I'm very alluring, very attractive. Heads turn when you're around. Very optimistic, upbeat. Going out and doing your own thing. Focusing on what you want to do. When she has her eyes on something, she goes after it. It's beautiful energy, this Ace of Staffs. And this Fool talks of either taking a risk, but I'm feeling like it is a new beginning. It's a zeroing out energy. It's leaving the things in the past. The cup in his hand, it's kind of spilling out some. He's balanced on the edge of that cliff, debating whether he wants to jump off or not. It's adventure, excitement. Again, starting anew. That queen, this is powerful energy, this combination right here. It's going out, living your life. I feel like somebody has tiptoed out, possibly ghosted you, left a situation with way too many unanswered questions, possibly lies, deceit. Something's not right, right? This is not the cunning energy. This is not the strategic energy that this Seven of Swords can represent. This is somebody that is collecting these swords. They're going off to stash them somewhere, but they haven't burned that bridge. They wanted to leave that there so they can come back later. So, just a heads up there. All right. Tell me about the Lovers, please. Tell me about the Lovers. All of those? No? Okay. Sorry. Put them in the back. They may want to pop out later. Tell me about the Lovers. Lovers, thank you. Ace of Staffs. Yeah, passionate, hot, new beginnings, creative, lots of energy, lots of upbeat. Things are going to go very quickly. You're going to be inspired. This is going to be a connection of some sort. I'm not sure it's romance, though. Maybe somebody that you go into a passion project with. Something like a hobby or an interest that you just adore. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles, please. Oh, thank you. Got Two of Swords. That's not having enough information to make a clear and logical choice. In this deck, she's got those swords kind of outstretched. She's lashing out. She don't want to stab somebody by accident. She'd rather take that blindfold off and know what she's guarding herself against and what type of choice she needs to make. She needs that information. This is a Knight of Cups coming in with a love offer. Okay? There's enough there that is not answered to where you're going, I don't know about this, Mr. Knight. You may be charismatic, you may be charming, artistic, graceful, diplomatic, offering that cup. They're usually not very secure. It's kind of like, oh, Libra, I'm offering it to you, but, I don't know if you want it, but, it's right here. But this is definitely someone coming in. Like I said, you may not even want to accept this offer. It's definitely not enough information for you to make a decision at this point. This Page of Swords is information coming in. Tell me about this page. Oh, now I'm hearing you use the other deck. Okay. The original one I had picked up. So, let's shift gears again. Tell me what Libra needs to hear, please. Page of Swords, please. Page of Swords. Thank you. Seven of Cups once again. Okay, this Seven of Cups it's a choice card, ultimately. There's all these options up in the air right here. This can be a disillusionment, fantasy, again, not having enough information to make this choice. Libras are pretty bad about making decisions sometimes. Just saying. I'm a Libra, I can say that. It is not one of our strengths unless we have all this information in to kind of balance it out. You know, we don't like making choices without all the facts and all the information that we want. And that's what this judgment comes in later. The information is coming out later. Tell me about this Queen of Wands, please. But that page is coming in with a little bit of information. You're like, I've got these choices. There's Two of Cups. Yeah. Somebody's going to be offering you their love cup. Soulmate energy. It is, you know, it's like, do you, it's a choice. Do you want to share your love cup with this person? It's a coming together card, just as this Lovers. I mean, I do want to point that out. Lovers is right below it in this, even though this is an expansion. The Queen of Wands is a beautiful, beautiful energy. Queen of Wands is coming up twice. Queen of Wands doesn't mind being single, though, either. She knows her worth. She knows her value. I don't know. This better be a great offer coming in. You come at that Queen of Wands the right way, or you do not come at her. I'm not seeing you cutting people out with that Queen of Swords mode. It's like I don't feel you're in that defensive mode of I'm doing the greatest good for me, okay, or I'm protecting my people, so I will cut you out of my life as needed. But it's like this compassionate growth and inspiration and creativity and just loving and kind and generous, and that's the energy that's going on right now, Libra. This is amazing. Whoever this is, I'm so stoked for you. Pretty sure my life is in tower moment on a constant basis right now. But that's a different issue. I don't want to change up the energy. Okay. We've got that love offer. Got the Two of Cups with the decision. Do I want to stay single? Do I want to do this relationship thing? Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, there's a Tower. Chaos, confusion, sudden. I shouldn't have said a word. Towers aren't always bad. It's like, look, you know, I'm in single mode. I know I'm doing well. Got my shit together. I'm prospering. I've self-invested. I know who and what I am. I'm kind of getting back to my roots, my foundations. And if this Tower comes in with a sudden chaos, you find out who you have those firm foundations with. And if you've been chatting with this person, dating lightly, whatever, or several people possibly, this Tower's going to wipe them out. It's like, okay, that shows who's going to stick around when the chips are down, right? It knocks things down to the foundation so they can be rebuilt stronger and better than before. Okay? But this Queen of Cups is still kind of looking at her love cup going, you know, it's full. It's a wonderful cup. I'm beautiful. I'm attractive. I'm a great person. Why am I still holding on to this cup? But you know you're good. I mean, you can handle it. You can do things on your own. It's not a need, it's a want. And recognizing that is very powerful as well. Tell me about this Judgment. This can be someone coming in from the past. But it is, you know, these people are staying here naked, right? This is all truths are bare. Everybody's out there and it's just all exposed, right? You're going to find out what you're wanting to know. Okay, but this can be rebirth and someone coming back from the past as well. So just a heads up there. Tell me about this Judgment, please. This could be somebody you've been dealing with for, oh, yeah. Things are going to, it's karma. Karma's coming in. These scales are going to get balanced back out one way or the other. She's hanging on to that truth sword and she's not playing. It's like, I'm going to take care of this. One way or the other. It's coming to a head. This has to do with these choices. This may be somebody you've been messing with for a while. Just kind of in the outskirts of energy. I'm not seeing that this is like a committed relationship of any kind. I'm seeing you're kind of out there doing your thing. And it's beautiful. It's like, you know, you're going off on your adventures and you're doing, you know, taking care of what you need to take care of. Tell me about this Seven of Cups, please. Oh, thank you. Yeah, not allowing yourself to fall back into those toxic cycles. Remember the lessons you've learned. Remember to hang on to the good. With every choice and every decision, everything that happens in life, we can choose to be bitter or be better. It's always better. It always needs to be better. growing bitter just takes away that happiness, that joy that you can have in life. Life's too short to be miserable all the time. At least that's what I think. Take it with a grain of salt, right? Tell me more about this devil, please. Wow. And that one went flying off the table. Okay, I'm going to talk to you a little bit while I am attempting to grab a hold of this. But as you're coming into this devil, it's toxicity, obsessions. This could be somebody that you've dealt with from the past that is obsessed with you, or very jealous individual. Can be that they are insecure, that they have, and there's that Four of Cups. Yeah, this may be an offer you want to refuse. This may be from the devil energy. This person may not have matured enough for you to deal with their bullshit this time. It's like, you have the option, you have the choice, and she's not even looking at this past energy, right? She's not in mourning anymore. She's not concentrating on the loss anymore. She's not discontent. She's looking off into the future, like, and going, where do I want my life to go? Where do I want to go from here? Is this something really that I want to deal with? And it's a choice, whether or not she's going to accept this cup. Making sure somebody has put away these toxic cycles before this choice can be made. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles. I do want to point out that's 2 4s next to each other as well. 7, yeah. It's going to give you insomnia. We got the 9 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. This is definitely the past energy returning, or, it's I don't see them coming in for closure, apologies, anything like that. This may be somebody that you've been communicating the whole time. And if so, your overall was free yourself. Okay? I don't know if I need to say that anymore. It's time to take back control of your life. You are all of these powerful queens. It's beautiful energy. You're gorgeous. You're doing well. You can handle this on your own. You've got these choices. You've got options. You've got new beginnings all over this. You've got soulmate connections coming in. If you feel like you're hanging on to this situation because of it being a soulmate tie, remember, sometimes that's just for a temporary phase in our lives. Learn some lessons from it and move forward. Not everyone's paths go down the same, right? Their journeys are not the same. We all are on our individual life. This Fool is a new beginning, new adventures, grabbing onto life, right? This is going to stress you out. You're going to start having the nightmares, the insomnia. I mean, this is the miser energy. The guards are up. The boundaries are high. It's like, my defenses are going. I'm not going to, you're not going to come in and mess up my world now. I'm not going to allow it. I have started investing again. I'm holding on to my heart. I've got my pentacles invested. You're not taking off with these 2 down here either. No, just no. Just go on and do your own thing somewhere else. All right? This is a very, you're going to have to prove it energy. All right? Now, don't ever put those boundaries so high or close your heart off so much that you don't allow people in. Okay? But you are allowed to set those healthy boundaries. That is your job. You have to take care of you. Right? You're going to be, it's going to be like we've invested all of this. We've done all this growth together. And do I want to continue investing in this? Do I want to just let these pentacles go? It's a choice. This is a decision. You're making a big decision, and it's not going to be an easy one on you with that 9 of Swords energy. It's like, I've been doing so well, and you had to step in. Now, that's a 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Okay, just want to point that out. We're having kind of a thing going here. What this is, it's nightmares, insomnia, anxiety, fear. Are you afraid that you might go back down to this and have to repeat this cycle? It's possible. If this person is that tempting for you, you have to remember to do what's best for you, right? Okay. What else does Libra need to hear, please? Tell me what Libra needs. Oh, wow. Thank you. 3 of Cups. Joyful celebrations. Could have been a third party situation at some point or another. But I'm feeling joy. I'm feeling you're going out, you're hanging out with the gals, you're hanging out with the boys, you know, drinking some beers, having some drinks, playing games, whatever it is you do to go out and relax, chill, gossip, whatever, you know. King of Cups. Okay, this is a person that has their heart and head balanced fairly well. Doesn't always express their emotions really well verbally, but their actions speak louder than their words. Can be very diplomatic. People go to this person for advice. This is a mature energy with a king. There is the Queen of Cups sitting right here underneath in the base spread. If this is a King of Cups coming in, your people are going to be happy with this person. They're going to celebrate with you. If this is a romantic thing that's coming together. Tell me about this King of Cups, please. Tell me about the King of Cups. Thank you. The Fool. Oh, yeah. That's a fresh start. It's a new beginning. Nine of Wands. Yeah. You're tired. You're weary. You're exhausted. You've been dealing with this bullshit for too long. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You will fight again if you have to, but you'd prefer not to. It's like, let's move on. And I'm hearing, look at the Wheel of Fortune is sitting on the bottom. You know, it's allowing that wheel to keep turning. Destiny, fate, can be a stroke of good luck as well. You know, learning your lessons and allowing that wheel to continue turning. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, this is a fresh start with this King of Cups. And like I said, I'm not going to say this isn't the person from the past. I feel like it's a fresh energy. So if it is, they've leveled up. They've handled some things that they needed to take care of. Will you tell me more, please? Tell me more about this King. Thank you. 1111, that soulmate energy. Divine connections. Can be a moving up situation, going from like a commitment to, from like talking to dating, or dating to commitment, or exclusive, or however it is you do your thing. Some people call it a pre-marriage card. It can speak of actual home, moving of the home, relocation, travel, but it is also joy, celebrations, coming together, like reunions. Temperance is saying, be patient, do things in moderation. The Great Alchemist is mixing these cups and saying, I'm going to get them just right. You don't worry about what I'm doing. You handle your shit. I'll handle my business. I'm doing my job. You do yours. Right? But what has me concerned is that you're in your head about this. You're not having enough clarity to make this decision, and you're kind of hung up. And it's saying you need to free yourself. You need a fresh start. You need a new beginning on this. You don't need to be doing, and this is 999. If you actually look kind of across, 999. I pulled this Fool out from under there. I think, fairly certain. Doing what's best for you. You have choices. You don't want to live in fantasy. You don't want to live in disillusionment, right? If this is not a solid offer from a solid individual that has leveled up, you know what you need to do. And I'm not saying that's going to be an easy choice. I'm just saying it's a necessary one. But yeah, we've got, so we're starting to get some repeating energies here, so I think I'm going to call it right there, Libra. Okay, one more. What else does Libra need to hear? What else does Libra need to hear, please? Thank you. Knight of Swords. It's going to be fast-moving information coming towards you. The truth. Queen of Swords. Yeah, there you go. There you are. That is owning your Empress energy. Libra, that Queen of Swords is saying, you know what? This is no longer serving me. I'm cutting this out of my life. I'm done. I tried being kind. I tried being patient. I tried being loving, compassionate. I tried it all. Now I'm done. Nine of Cups, that's that wish fulfillment, being content within yourself. You know, you desired this. You're going after it. Look at that. And there's the Ten of Cups right there next to it. It's like, okay, you have 4 nines showing. If this person is not going to bring you the offer on your level that you need, you know what you're going to do. This information is all you were kind of waiting on, I think. I mean, you wished for this. You desired it. You're wanting this happily ever after, this bliss, this joy, this contentment. You know, the going out there, celebrating life, growing a family, if that's what your choice is. You know, the white picket fence, whatever that happiness ever after is for you. The joy. But remember, when you were in this Nine of Pentacles, remember all that joy and happiness you had going on right there? Without this stress, without this anxiety? Alright, just wanted to point that out. Make sure that they've leveled up and they've gotten rid of those toxic energies. And that they're worthy of you. They're going to treat you well. Alright, what does Libra need to hear, please? What does Libra need to hear? Ooh, thank you. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Beautiful energy. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. That's why I adore this deck so much, because it really does kind of sum up things in readings at the end. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. It's beautiful energy. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Alright, I hope this has given you some clarity, some thought, some information, maybe a different perspective. And I'm going to call it right here, Libra. Make good choices for you, baby. Alright, thank you for making it to the end of the video. Until next time, be healthy, be happy. Ta-ta.